Hi everybody, my name is Catherine Ziegler, and today I'm going to do my justification for my design choices in my infographic. So as you can see, I did my infographic on food poisoning awareness, and I chose a greenish, yellow, and blue color scheme, as those are all analogous colors as well as relating to kind of poisoning and sickness. As well as it being, visually appealing. I use these orange over here. I'm not sure if you can see my cursor, but with the bread and the germ that I used over here, I use the orange to kind of just pop, as it's close to being the complementary color for green. So for the food poisoning facts that I picked, I chose 1 out of 5 Americans get food poisoning per year. That is my main point that I was trying to make in this. And as you can see, I just used little people in there. The next graph that I used in my first graph that I used is the amount of investigations the CDC puts in per week for food poisoning, and currently I have the graph listed for the outgoing food poisoning cases. As you can see, we don't have any for Campylobacteria, but we do have 2 for E. coli, 3 for Listeria, and Salmonella, respectively. Down here I have my cost for food poisoning in the US as well. As you can see, like one of the dollar graphics is 1 billion US dollars, so we have the comparison between the biggest lottery jackpot ever won, which is 2 billion, the Taylor Swift's net worth, a large sum of gold, and then compared to the cost of food poisoning per year. My next graph is the majority of infections caused by different bacterias in the US. As you can see, I use that yellow, orange, and red, almost pinkish color scheme to kind of pop against the background, so it would be easier to see for everybody, as well as the titles and the percentages being a darker color in the background as well. And I say on the left that norovirus, commonly known as the stomach bug, is currently the most influential factor for food poisoning in the US. And then down at the bottom, I have another similar graph to the cost, where it's a comparison in deaths per year. From food poisoning, from the flu, and from fatal car crashes in Idaho. Each one of these little people represents 1,000 deaths. And here is my big point that I was trying to make. Here's my large number, I forget the name for it, but in the USA, 488 million people get sick from food poisoning each year, 28,000 people get hospitalized, and 3,000 people die. So here's that 3,000. Yeah, thank you.